Write a short paragraph as if you were a reporter covering a news story. Save the paragraph in your working portfolio.
Thank you, Gracie. Can I have another reader, please? Liam?
Use sequential vinegar spray and rag. And then you clean the counter
In 1887, Rudolf Berlin was the first to use the term dyslexia in place of word blindness.
In 1988, Barbara Wilson and her husband published the first edition of the Wilson Reading System, WRS, to help students who are unavailable to learn through other teaching strategies.
Dyslexia is brain-based, and it is when somebody has difficulty with reading and writing. It's neurological, and there is a mistake that sometimes people think that it's just reversing letters or reversing the order of letters, and it really isn't that, but it is different for different people. And the bottom line is people have difficulty often with decoding when they're reading, and also encoding, which also means spelling. So it does affect both things.
My palms began to sweat, and it felt like drops of blood on my forehead. I couldn't pronounce any of the words, and the teacher made me continue, knowing that I couldn't read. Some students laughed while others looked in amazement. From that day forward, I knew that school wasn't the place for me, and the young lady never really liked me much from that day forward. The streets became my classroom, and looking back, the lessons I learned were shameful. I shot and killed a young person because the street taught me that that's how you resolve conflict.
In 2020, we are looking at the presidential candidates to address the problem on dyslexic kids and how they are not getting the treatment that they deserve. Did you know 1 out of 5 people are dyslexic?
Christian, I'm hungry.
We'll be back on these short messages.
Did you know that 60 to 70% of juvenile prisoners are dyslexic? Even some of the smartest people in history were dyslexic. Take Albert Einstein, George Washington,
And Tom Cruise.
The problem is, we keep on teaching them our way, but really, we should be teaching them the way that their brain can take it.
Had to do in college really were difficult. So I'm not surprised that not most medical schools didn't take me. Now I think the interesting thing is going back and looking at this now, understanding that I am dyslexic. I realized that dyslexia was really a gift because I think about things differently. I look at things differently. And also it taught me tremendous persistence. And if you look at the writings on dyslexia now, a person by the name of Sally Shaywitz at Yale, a professor there, is probably the expert on dyslexia. Sally will say that she finds that dyslexic people are more creative because they think differently than other people do.
Okay, so you have your brain, and in your brain is your cortex. And your cortex has mini-coms, and your mini-coms have axons going all through them. And your mini-coms are like telephone poles, and your axons are like the strings. And when the mini-coms are far apart, your axons are really long. So it takes a long time for it to get from here to here. So it takes a long time from the words to get from the paper to your brain. Dyslexia symptoms are including but not limited to avoiding reading, slow reading and writing, poor spelling, difficulty planning and organizing, difficulty memorizing, and speaking challenges.
It's better to be tested when you're young, like 5 or 6, then you're better prepared. So if you think you're dyslexic, get tested now.